Season 3 of Daryl Dixon has not even aired yet, and already they began filming for Season 4. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment today with some AMC news, some The Walking Dead news, and you talk about beating a dead horse, you talking about milking a cow until the udders are dry. What the heck is AMC and The Walking Dead doing with this franchise? It's just bad spin-off after bad spin-off, season after season. Daryl Dixon season 1 sucked, season 2 sucked even more, and they're not slowing down. Season 3 comes out later this year in September, and already they began to film season 4. So, this is when is too much too much? Well, that threshold passed a long time ago when it comes to the AMC and when it comes to The Walking Dead. So they recently announced that season 3 of The Walking Dead's Daryl Dixon will be obviously still based in Europe. It's going to hit our screens on September 7 and run for 6 weeks. So it looks like it's going to be a 6-episode season, unlike Dead City Season 2 that just came out. That was 8 episodes. Looks like Daryl Dixon's going to remain 6. The story is going to continue showing Daryl and Carol as they cross across Europe in an attempt to get home to the USA. They will begin in England, but they're going to move to Spain, where the majority of the third season will take place. So that tells me that they will probably move to Spain and leave England either in the premiere or in the second episode. But don't worry, because they're going to remain in Spain for season 4, because that's where filming has begun for the 4th season. So they're still going to be in Spain, which kind of gives a spoiler, I guess, that they aren't getting back to America by the end of season 3. And at this point, I mean, how long do they expect this season to go? How long do they expect this series to go, this story to go? Do they want Daryl and Carol to reunite with the main group in America? Do they want them to get back home? Do they want them to meet up with Rick again? If so, then what are they waiting for? They're just dragging this out. And do we really need 4 seasons where Carol and Daryl are stuck in Europe speaking, languages with people that we don't even know? I just don't think it's a good idea to have these non-English, well, not non-English, but predominantly, countries that don't speak English. I think it just, to me, it does take away from the show. And I mean, we've already seen Daryl in France for 2 seasons. I have no interest in seeing him really in Spain for 2 seasons. Gracias. No, not really. No, I'm not going to thank you, AMC. I just think the whole thing it's been overdone. They need to just end this show. And if they really want to have a meet-up, then why not just have one final spin-off with all the main characters? But here is what the showrunner, Sibel, said about Season 4. He says, "It will be an outgrowth and a continuation of the story that we're telling in Season 3. That's the pattern I've fallen into now. I think in 12 episode segments in my mind, which is 2 seasons of the show. There are 6 episodes in a season so far. The first 12 were all a piece of, and if there's a next 12, they will be similarly be a piece of. If you ask me about season 5, all bets are off. I have no idea about that." End of quote. So, I mean, this guy is already thinking about a season 5. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's just torture at this point. Is anybody caring about Daryl Dixon? Does anybody enjoy this show? Does anybody want this show? I can't imagine that they do. It's awful. I think it's actually worse than Dead City. I've not enjoyed the Daryl Dixon series at all. I've not enjoyed any of the spin-offs. The Walking Dead hasn't been good in about 10 years at least. So, yeah, it's just frustrating to see this show just get worse and worse and worse with every new series or every new season they release. The quality, it goes down. It's frustrating because Walking Dead used to be a really good show, but I mean, at this point, it's just gone on far too long, and I think the entire thing needs to be put to an end. But if it's making money, then unfortunately that's not going to happen anytime soon. But the ratings are at an all-time low, so yeah, I mean, how successful are these shows? Not really, in my opinion. I do think we'll get something with Andrew Lincoln. I do think they want to have a final series or season with Rick Grimes. I can't imagine that they brought him back for the ones who lived just to do one and done. I think that was their way of introducing Rick back in to the Walking Dead franchise, and I do expect them to try and go out on a high with Rick Grimes as the main character in another Walking Dead show. Whether it be a brand new spin-off or whether they'll just bring back the original show and do a 12th season, they could do that. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you sick of The Walking Dead? Have you seen enough of The Walking Dead? Do you want to see no more of The Walking Dead? I mean, at this point, the dead aren't walking, buddy. They're crawling, and they're crawling at a snail's pace because the shows are absolute garbage. But that's it, guys. Till next time, peace.